I'm right. Time to wake up. Listening to the Joe Show on Facebook Live. He's so real and he tells the truth. Always tell the truth. He's so real and he's for me and you. It's the Joe Show. It's the Joe Show.
Need brakes fixed, alternator replaced, oil change, tie rods, ball joints, or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get them in and get them out. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com.
You need to hear this if you're in Fordyce. From mufflers to deer stands, we do it all. Hey Fordyce, looking for more than just muffler repairs? Head over to Fordyce Muffler Shop at 1414 Highway 79, 167 Bypass. Jay and Cindy are your friendly local experts for CV axle repairs, custom deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, and even floating fishing piers. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Need to chat? Give us a call at 870-352-5733. We're not just a shop. We're part of the community, supporting events like Fordyce on the Cotton Belt. So come on down to Fordyce Muffler Shop, where we don't do just mufflers, we do it all. See you soon.
Everybody is looking for fresh fish and tasty treats. Head over to Stanfield's Fish Market at 710 Morton Street in Fordyce. Open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Saturday 8 to 2. From ribeye steaks to live fishing bait and pet food to seasonal plants, we've got it all. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. Stanfield's Fish Market, your one-stop shop for everything you need.
Ooh, Pig Suey, are you ready for some Razorback football? If so, you better get in touch with some of the Rotarian members in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're going to be raffling off 2 tickets to the Arkansas Razorback versus Notre Dame game in Fayetteville, Arkansas on September the 27th, 2025 at 11 o'clock a.m. And not only that, they're going to be giving away gift cards as well, $100 each, to places like Dillard's, Bass Pro Shop, and Texas Roadhouse. Get your tickets today. They're only $5. You can pick them up from any Rotarian member in Fordyce, Arkansas. Proceeds go to the Fordyce High School Student College Scholarship Funds and RYLA Student Leadership Training. Get your tickets today. Let's go Hogs.
Get ready for bigger savings and better coverage with Progressive's newest personal auto product now available through Milton Insurance. For less than $20 a month, Progressive's vehicle protection gives you peace of mind with major repairs, dent fixes, key replacements, and more. And that's not all. How about enhanced multi-policy discounts, Progressive accident forgiveness to keep your rates low, and roadside assistance with trip interruptions just in case. Get the best coverage, the best savings, and the best service at Milton Insurance on the Insurance Corner at 4th and Spring Street in Fordyce.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joe from Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. That's right, guys. I'm here at Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. I know the signs say Marty's Body Shop, but I know a lot of you know about Marty's Body and Glass Shop because, guys, you can get windshield work scheduled here at Marty's Body and Glass Shop in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's right. You got a windshield need to be replaced. Marty's can get that done for you as well. And guys, check this out. Not only do they do that, guys, they do PDR. That's paintless dent repair. That means if you got hail damage, hey, come to Marty's. If somebody hit your vehicle with a baseball or softball, put a dent in it, bumped it at the grocery store or something like that, hey, they can get PDR here at Marty's and get the job done, guys. That's right. So not only body work, not only getting your windshield replaced, they do PDR, guys. So, hey, get to Fordyce, Arkansas, guys. They're open Monday through Thursday, guys. Here in Fordyce, Arkansas, you can reach them at 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. They're located at 1017 Morrow Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. And let me tell you something else about the windshields, guys. If you got a rock peck, and you know those rock pecks are known to spread in the wintertime, guys, you need to get to Marty's. They can repair that rock peck and get it scheduled here at Marty's Body and Glass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Guys, that's right, guys. They live by John 3:16. That's right. Marty's Body and Glass Shop in Fordyce, Arkansas. A family-owned, friendly atmosphere, guys. And they're very professional, and they do an outstanding job. Remember, guys, they're open Monday through Thursday, guys, and call them at 870-352-2443. That's right. See you later. Check out. Your exhaust on your vehicle is so important, and that's why you need Fordyce Muffler Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Jay and Cindy and their certified crew of welders and mechanics are standing by and ready to work for you. In-state or out-of-state, there's no job too big or too small for them to do. And not only do they work on mufflers, they do U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks and struts. They build deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, car sheds, swings, floating fishing pier, and they do custom fabrications. The list goes on and on. They're also the home of Lego Creek Blinds, Dan Hunting Gear, and they have many gourmet items. So stop by Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1414 North Highway 79 in Fordyce, Arkansas, or call them at 870-352-5733. That's Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers.
It's time. Early in the morning. When I rise, time to wake up. Listening to the Joe Show on Facebook Live. He's so real and he tells the truth. He's so real and he's for me and you. It's the Joe Show. It's the Joe Show.
Good morning. What's up, everybody? We got some stuff to talk about. We got some great topics. Man, I'm sorry. I'm late. And it's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault because we late. It's nobody else's fault because we late. Because I was sitting there trying to get something together. You know, I was trying to get that cologne together that I sold on last night. Thank you guys that bought that cologne. You're not gonna be disappointed. I just got too much. I got too much cologne. I got cologne. So I appreciate you guys that got it for me. What's up, B-Fay Broadway? What's going on with you, Jeff? What's happening with you? Jeff says, yeah, not sure. I want warm air back. I got monsters that need repaired and installed. I hear you, man. I'm loving this cool mornings, man. Hey. Where my winter people at? Raise your hand if you're my winter people. If you love the winter time, you like when it get cool. You know, I'll take fall weather. I love fall weather. But man, it is fixed to be hot today. That's right, guys. It's almost gonna be 100. It's gonna be 94 today. So we wake up into these cool mornings, and then all of a sudden you get hit with that summer blast. I know, I hear you, Big Faye. Hey, I am a winter person. I love put on my sweaters and my jackets, and I love that. I love it. Well, let's get into it, guys. So good to see everybody. Share the show. Click share if you don't mind. You know, just click that little button that say share. You know, I always tell people that, you know, to do that so I can get more people out there. Good morning to you over on the YouTube page. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm super blessed, man. Blessed to be here. You know, I wouldn't have it no other way, man. I mean, you know, I give it all to the Lord. You know, let's get into this thing, man. We had, what's up, Mary Williams? And if you're watching, guys, I haven't said good morning, and you're watching the show, guys, and I haven't said good morning to you, say good morning so I know that you're there. Because I see a ton of people be like, man, I saw the show, but I don't be knowing you there. So, guys, say something so I can say something back to you. I know sometime you may be at the job sneaking watching the Joe show. You ain't got to sneak. Tell your boss in there watching it too. So what's going on, Mary Williams? Good morning. What's up, Pastor Womack? What's going on? What's going on, Miss Bria Williams? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Pastor Womack got a name just like a pastor. Pastor, you gonna be a pastor when you were born. Well, Womack. That sounds just like the pastor. You know, at home, and you need somebody to come pray for you, and they need to call Pastor Womack. Sounds just like a pastor. You was destined. Good morning, Rosie Lowe. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Let's get into it. I know I'm late. We still gonna knock these topics out. We gonna squeeze through here. And guys, we got Fordyce, Arkansas weather today. High of 93 degrees with a 0% chance of rain and the winds of 6 miles per hour. What a perfect day to be on the water. Whoo! Perfect day to be on the water. You know, perfect day. You know, Kimberly Perham, what's going on? Y'all, I was at church with Kim Sunday. I was at church with my sis Sunday. Good morning. Good to see you. I enjoyed you guys too. Hey, I enjoyed you guys too. Hey, you know we coming back. Hey, Kim, we gonna come back. I can bet your money on that. You know, we gonna come back. I enjoyed you guys. Thank you for the worship. And hey, it was fast too. I like that. We didn't get out of it. 3:30 now. But I had a great time. I really did. Y'all made us feel so welcome. I truly appreciate that. Tell my brother Mark I said what's up. You know, so good morning, y'all. I am very blessed. I keep saying it, man. You know, I'm feeling so much better. A lot of people don't know, guys, I've been going to a chiropractor for almost a month. And you know, I was having neck problems and I slept wrong. I woke up with a crook in my neck. As they say, crook, but it's called a crick. I woke up with a crick in my neck and man, it just wouldn't go away. I'm talking while I'm up moving around, it will feel great. But as soon as I sit down, as soon as I lay down, it will come back. It was horrible. And I went to see Dr. Stevens in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, chiropractor. And I went long enough to feel better. So they did an amazing job of cracking my neck, you know, but I feel so much better. Good morning, Rosemary Bell. Good to see you. What's up, my kinfolk, Manny Reynolds? Good to see you. You know, I'm telling you, man, I feel so much better. This was a nagging pain all the time. And a lot of people don't believe in going to chiropractors, but you know, it might have been a muscle ache, but with him constantly setting my neck and they did the massage and they did all that, you know, it really did give me more movement, because I couldn't do this at all. I had to turn around like this. You know, I had to do that, but I feel so much better. So, you know, a lot of people don't recommend chiropractors. People don't like chiropractors. They're like, man, I ain't going to no chiropractor. Man, look, they did a wonderful job with me. So, big shout out to Dr. Stevens and his crew at, it's called the Chiropractor Clinic. It's in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Family Chiropractic. That's what it's called. Family Chiropractic in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. They did an amazing job. You know, we got Jeff says there's a bunch of dogs headed south on Highway 229 towards Highway 8. So I want to let the other dogs know on the other highway that they coming. They said it's on, it's popping, and it's on site. So Jeff just give y'all a warning, let y'all know that they coming. So who let the dogs out? Who? Okay, never mind. But all right, guys, let's get into it. We got two great topics. Who ready for some topics? If you're ready for some topics, let me see you hear you say ready. And let's get on down. We got the Fordyce Redbugs, guys, this Friday. That's right, them bugs, they are 3-0. That's right, 3-0. Nobody's stopping the bugs yet. So we finna get busy, man. Fordyce finna go in here and take it to, let's see who they got coming up next. Let me check it out. Fordyce Redbugs, hey, they defeated Magnet Cove 36-0. It might have been 34-0. I think it was 36-0. Magnet Cove didn't even score. Redbugs defense was so strong they couldn't even score. I mean, I'm talking about them boys couldn't move the ball. Them Redbugs, hey, they defense stepped up. That was a defensive game. You see the score 36-0. So even Magnet Cove had some pretty good defense, you know, to hold the Bugs at 36-0. When the Redbugs put in the water boy and the coach, they went play the rest of the game. But okay, all right. This Friday they take on 1-0. They take on 0-1. Where is it? Let me find it. Mineral Springs. They take on Mineral Springs, the Hornets, at 7 p.m. this Friday. This Friday they take on Mineral Springs. What's up, Nicole McGee? Mary Williams says, "Go Redbugs, go." All right, you want to give a big shout out to your football team? Go ahead on and put it on the screen right now. If you got somebody playing football, you got your kid playing, grandkid playing, you want to give them a big shout out. You want to say, hey, good luck, be careful out there. I got a couple of grandkids playing football. And you know, hey, they doing their thing. We got Marquise and we got Aiden. They're playing their ball game. Aiden is in Arkadelphia. Marquise is down in Pine Bluff. Go, hey, do y'all things. Do y'all things. Play that football. All right. We got, I got Mineral Springs, KB. I put it on there. Yeah, but, oh, it's going to be at Mineral Springs. Oh, okay. They'll be at Mineral Springs. Well, I don't think I'll be going on that trip. I wonder how far is Mineral Springs from Fordyce. I don't know. But, I'm sure it's quite a bit of ways, you know. We got Rosemary. Every time somebody talk about football, somebody want to bring up them Warren Lumberjacks. Every time you talk about football, somebody gonna talk about Warren Lumberjacks. I heard Warren good this year. I heard Warren ain't lost a game. Rosemary, hey Rosemary, I heard Warren ain't lost a game. I heard Warren. They said Warren is set to probably go back to Little Rock to watch somebody else play. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry, Rosemary. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rosemary. Don't tell nobody. Shh. Don't tell nobody I said that. Yeah, good luck, Lumberjacks. Y'all gonna need it. Come on. Let's ride. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. Let's go. All right, let's get it in here. We got, hey, I got a couple of videos I want y'all to watch. Give me your ear. Mary Williams said, England Lions. England, I think, didn't somebody play England last week? Was it Bearden? I know they said Bearden, or somebody beat England pretty bad. Yeah, that was Bearden. Bearden beat England like 172-0. I don't know how bad they got beat. Hey, Mary Mary, I ain't trying to talk about England, but I think they got beat pretty bad by Iberia, and I think that's who beat them pretty bad. I'm just saying. I don't know how true that is. But if your team won last week, you know, give them a shout out. All right, let's get it in, y'all. Let me see. I got a couple of videos I want y'all to check out. I want y'all to tell me, give me y'all opinion about it. Okay, Jeff, I want y'all to give me y'all honest opinion about these videos. Y'all check it out. You know, when they talk about church, they talk about what go on in church and how things are in church. I want y'all to tell me, do y'all think this was appropriate or inappropriate? This is one of our check this out moments on videos. So tell me if you're ready. If you're ready, give me your ear. Give me an ear. Give me an ear emoji, because I don't want to play a video if y'all ain't listening to the video. If y'all listen to the video, y'all want to see the video, put me an ear. Let me know. Give me a hand in the air. Do something. I want to show the video, but I want to make sure y'all good. Y'all paying attention. Put down them bowl of cereal and pay attention. Come on now. Come on out the kitchen. You can finish taking them rollers out your head after the show go off. If you, okay, there go an ear. We got Nicole, we got an ear. I want to see some ears up. All right, Mary. I want to know y'all want to see, because if y'all don't want to, I want to make sure y'all paying attention now. Come on. You know, Kim said she was wrong on all levels. Kim probably already know what I'm talking about. I'm finna pop this video up, guys. Thank you, Rosemary. All right, we got some ears. Y'all check this out and tell me, do you think this was the pastor? The woman was the pastor. Women already catching enough flack for being women preachers and pastors anyway. But they just thrashing. They just thrashing her. Check this out right here, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Do y'all think this was a...
I gotta make a correction on this morning. Amen. I am so sorry. Amen. But I want to make a correction on this morning. I was speaking with Mahogany on this morning, and Mahogany kind of gave me a different hug than she normally does. Amen. And you know what? We're not gonna have that in the body.
Y'all, I don't know what happened. I have no idea. Hold on.
I gotta make a correction on this morning. Amen. I am so sorry. Amen. I gotta make a correction on this morning. Amen. I am so sorry. Amen. But I want to make a correction on this morning. I was speaking with Mahogany on this morning, and Mahogany kind of gave me a different hug than she normally does. Amen. And you know what? We're not gonna have that in the body.
I'm about to finish telling y'all what went on. Well, I don't know what's going on with the video. The video didn't download. All of it didn't download. I guess the Lord said it was so bad that it wouldn't let me do that. Well, let me explain to y'all what went on. She went up to the young lady and she told the young lady that the Lord put it on her heart to go to her and tell her that she not gonna put up with her spirit that morning. She said, I went to you and I hugged you and you didn't hug me right. And since you feel that way and you don't want to hug me right, I'm going to ask you, could you remove yourself if you want to? You can stay up here and you can sing and worship if you want to, or you can remove yourself from up here, because I'm not all about that fakeness. That's what she told that girl standing right up there on everything is not meant. Let me say that again. I want to say this again. Everything is not meant for everybody. If you felt that way about that girl, you should have took that girl in the back of the church in your studies and talked to her with a witness there. You don't bust nobody out up in public. Listen, I'm a musician. And I've gotten done that way, like the whole band. We've been places where the preacher guy say something about the musicians. They'll say it out there in front of everybody. Don't you know how embarrassing that is? And it'll make you not go back to that church. So the young lady, she told the young lady that you can either stay up here and worship and sing and fix yourself, basically, or you can leave. So what does the young lady do? Now this is how unorganized that thing was. She told that young lady that she could leave. And you know what the other young lady did? The other young lady left with her. So she not only lost one praise team, she only had 3 up there as it is. She lost one and she left a little boy up there. The man was up there looking like he was saying something like he was ready to go himself. So that was totally wrong. So my question, what's up, Maurice? What's up, drummer boy? What's going on with you, Sandra Luckett? Good to see you. So my question to you guys is, how do you, like the guy said that posted video, women, they already have enough rough time as it is, as people saying they shouldn't preach, they shouldn't lead, they shouldn't pastor. And this here go to show you, it makes it even worse for women preachers when you have a lady that stands up in the pulpit saying stuff like that, because they say women don't bring nothing but a bunch of drama. That's what they say. Most of the time, if you ask, and I'm gonna say it like this, and y'all keep it 100 with me when I ask this question. It's people that would rather have a male boss than a female boss. I mean, I'm serious. That's where a lot of people feel sometimes. A lot of people feel like I'd rather have a male boss than a female boss. I'd rather have a male pastor than a female, because women are so emotional. Women take they wear their emotions on their sleeve. They wear their emotions on their shoulder. It's always some type of drama going on. It's always some type of I'm out to vengeance. It's always something is always going on. And so that's what give women, we can have one woman be that way and it give all the rest of the women a bad name. Simple as that. So, that's why, it's good when you got something going in church, whether you're a pastor, whether you're a first lady, pull the women to the side. I don't know why people think it's okay to bust people out in public. I don't know why people think it's okay to do that. One thing I can't stand, and with me, like I said, I'm a musician, and if we're communicating in any kind of way, and we're out in public and we got a lot of people around, watch what you say, watch how you communicate with a person, because you never know. I've been at church before when I've seen a musician snap because the way somebody was talking to them. You've seen members snap because the way the pastor talked to them. So watch how you say things when you are in front of people. What make people go off is the embarrassment of what you're doing to them. Then you sitting there, you looking stupid when they snap on you and they embarrass you, and now you sitting there looking stupid. Don't look stupid. Watch what you saying and watch what you doing when you up in public like that. Should have felt stupid if that girl would have went upside her head on stage up there. Don't do that. Remember, public embarrassment has caused people to lose their lives. So when you got something to say, or you got any kind of expression you need to express, wait until you somewhere in private with somebody. Wait until you in the car. Wait until you in the back of the church. Wait until you by yourself. People have lost their life because they have bust people out in public. Remember that. Write that down. Write that down. How you think your kid, like what people say about a kid, when you in the store and your mom embarrassed you in the store, how you feel? You feel that little. You feel that little. That's okay, because that's a parent. They supposed to do that. So, thank you for the 100, Nicole. I appreciate you. Thank you, Maurice, for the 100. Make sure, I'm telling you, because that stuff is something you got to think about. You imagine how this girl felt with that preacher, with that lady sitting there. And I'm going to tell you, she going to say something about public ridicule. You supposed to do that. Stop lying on God. You don't do that to nobody. You don't do that to nobody. You gotta watch. You just watch. Pay attention. We got Rosemary says no common sense, no common sense, and because you in control, you still got to have self-control. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you. Have self-control. Some people get off on embarrassing people in front of people. They want people to feel like they in charge. They so much in charge, so they want to embarrass you to make other people think what you're doing is other people is looking at the person. Let me tell you this. The person who's doing the embarrassment, the other people are looking at you like you ignorant as hell. Let me say that again. The person that's doing the embarrassment, the people that's out in the audience is looking at you like you crazy as hell. And they saying it couldn't have been me. Remember that. Remember, to the person who's acting a fool and trying to bust somebody else out, They looking at you. They not looking at the person. They taking sympathy for the person that's getting bust out. And they're saying, I don't even know that person. I can't stand that person. Why not? Why not? Because they sit there and did that boy just like that. They did that woman just like that in public like that. I can't stand that person. People will not like you because how you treat somebody. Can I get an amen? I'm just keeping it 100, y'all. That's common sense, common courtesy. All right, guys, we got 2 topics to do. Hopefully, I'll get through them. Got one more video I want y'all to hear. Ladies. I want y'all to hear something this young lady said. And when she say what she said, she thought she was right. I want to know, what do she want? When y'all hear this video, I want to know, what do this young lady want? If she don't want what she said, what do she want? Check this out. Check it out. Hold on. Let me pause my music over here. I want y'all to check this out right here. Y'all got to check it out. Let me find it. All right. Listen to what this young lady said, guys. I want y'all to listen to what she said.
I got to make a correction on this morning. Amen.
Wait. That's for next week. That's a video what this young lady said. It's going to be for next week. But this video I'm finna show you, I want y'all to give me y'all opinion. Do y'all agree with what these 3 young men did? Or do you think they need to serve time in the penitentiary? Check it out.
A 9-year-old little sister ran into her 2 brothers' room crying. The brothers noticed red stains on her pants like blood. They were worried and asked her what happened. Through her tears, she told them that their stepfather, El Cantania, had put something inside her, and that she was in a lot of pain. Overcome with uncontrollable rage, the brothers, along with a friend, attacked their stepfather with steel pipes inside their home. Then they chased him to a nearby apartment parking lot. Eventually, they took him to a field where they attacked him again and left him there. By the time he was found, he was dead. Before this, Cantonia had already had a warrant out for his arrest for repeatedly SA another child, but the police failed to act. Now the 3 young men are facing first-degree murder charges and could be sentenced to life in prison. But all they did was the job that the police and the justice system failed to do. This is a failure of law enforcement. They deserve a medal, not handcuffs. If the same thing happened to you, would you kill the man or call the police? Should these 3 be set free? Share your thoughts in the comments.
That's deep. Their baby sister, she 9 years old, she ran into the house and she told her 2 brothers and one of their friends that her stepdad had put something inside of her and she was bleeding real bad. These 3 teenagers, they got steel pipes and they went in the room and they attacked the man, and the man ran outside. They continued to trail the man, they followed him, they beat him down, left him for dead, and he died. Now these 3 young men are up for first-degree murder, and they're trying to free them because they saying this guy had a history. He had already been in jail before for sexual assault on another young lady, and so they saying the justice system failed them. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think them 3 young men did the right thing? They killed him. They beat him down and killed him with metal pipes. In the 9-year, because he has sexually assaulted their 9-year-old sister. So they're on trial right now. They talking about trying them as adults. That's tough. That's tough right there. I mean, because you imagine your 9-year-old daughter coming in and saying that something like that happened and she got blood on her, and them little boys snapped. You know, that's their baby sister. And so they beat him down. Our justice system is so jacked up, you know, and because what happens is, you know, he done got off already. He done sexually assaulted another young lady, and he got off of that, you know. And so yeah, we got Jeff says that's a tough one to disagree with. Don't want to think what I would do if it was me. See, that's how you got to think about this. You got to individualize this. I can't say what I would do. If my grandbaby came in and did say something like that to me, and the person is still there in the house, whew, that's hard. We got Tanya says the charges should be lowered and they should be tried as children. I agree with you on that. Because I'm going to tell you, they not going to not get nothing. They murdered a man. They not going to not get nothing. They want them to set them free. They're not going to do that. Because the American justice system, you know, because what'll happen if you do that, then you'll have, vigilantes running around killing people and you don't know the whole story. They may have not done it, you know, so they're not going to say, we going to just set them free because this man did it, but the man dead, so they're going to have to give him something. So let's pray for them 3 young men. I hope justice come through for them, because they should have just beat the crap out of them. They should have. I'm going to put it like this. I know they wasn't thinking, but they should have just whooped his tail real good. I saw where the father came home one day and he found his babysitter, a male babysitter. He had messed with his son and he made him wish he was dead. But you could, when they were interviewing the victim, boy, he looked like Martin when Martin fought Thomas Hearns on Martin's show. Boy, that dude messed up so bad, but he didn't kill him though. He didn't kill him. So, hey, guess what, guys? I want to know this. Do anybody know it? I want to educate somebody on this before we get off the show, and I'm gonna jump on one of my topics. If you know the definition of an assault, raise your hand. Raise your hand. I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people don't know, and I'm gonna make sure I tell you, define this for you. Did you know an assault? People think about, oh, they assaulted me. Do you know that an assault is verbal, not physical? Did you know that? Because most of the time you hear, oh, they assaulted me, you think somebody attacked somebody. Assault is verbal. And a lot of people, I was in a class last week at a training, and a lot of people didn't know that assault was verbal. Assault is verbal. You could tell a person what you're gonna do to them, and that's assault. I'm gonna break your neck. I'm gonna kill you. That's assault. That's assault. What's up, Rodney? You know, so a lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people thought assault was putting their hands on somebody. Putting your hands on somebody is battery. Battery. So don't get it twisted, because a lot of people in the class thought assault was hitting somebody or punching somebody. That's battery. Now, if you say what you're going to do to the person and you do it, that's assault and battery. I just wanted to clear that up. Let some people know what that means in case you're thinking about doing it. Rosemary says you never knew what you would do you never know what you would do until you're put in a situation like that. So just let them. Just keep them in your prayer. That's all you can do. You're right, Rosemary. We got Mary Pope says, I'm like you, Joe. I can't say what I would do because I would be where those boys are. But I do agree that it should be lowered because of the circumstances. They should not be tried as adults. They should be tried as juveniles. I got you. I got you. All right. Nicole said give them probation. Rosemary said that's verbal abuse. All right. You know, so the guys, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. What's up, Marlon? What's up, Lo? Let's jump into the topic. If you're ready for the first topic of the show, I need you to say ready. Y'all know how we do it on the Joe Show. Say ready if you're ready for the first topic, guys. And we're going to dive into our first topic. So let's get it. Let's get it. You're tuned in to Facebook Hottest Live Show, the Joe Show. Catch me every Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. here in the big city of Fordyce, Arkansas. Guys, on this Saturday coming up, KB and her sister Wanda will be at the carnival here in Fordyce. They have the fair, and they're going to be having all types of items. They're going to be having pillows. They're going to have ink pens. KB have some scriptural pillows with scriptures on them, with Bible verses on it, with Bible sayings on it. She's going to be selling those. Wanda going to be there. She's going to have cucumber preserves. She's gonna have, KB's gonna have the ink pens. They're gonna be set up at the county fair here in Fordyce, Arkansas this Saturday at 9 o'clock. Get here, you wanna support them. Man, they got some great stuff. You know, her sister, she's got a lot of handmade jewelry she's made, really nice. Come check them out here in Fordyce at the county fair. It's going to be tons and tons of booths set up at the county fair in Fordyce. So come on out, down by the city hall, by the armory. Guys, that's where they're going to be set up at, guys. And they're going to have some nice stuff. KB got some great t-shirts with Bible verses on them and everything. So t-shirts with Bible verses, pillows with Bible verses, ink pens. We got cucumber preserves, jelly preserves. They're going to have homemade jewelry by my sister-in-law. Guys, come check them out. Check them out. Come check them out. All right, guys, let's get into our first topic. We're going to bring the music down. Here is our first topic of today. Check it out. First topic says, woman writes, Joe, my husband runs his own business. I was his assistant secretary for 5 years, but the doctor has taken me off work indefinitely, and I haven't been home. He now needs an assistant secretary, and he's been interviewing applicants. I told him I would like to be involved in the hiring process, but he told me he got it. Joe, he ended up hiring a very attractive 27-year-old single mom for the job. I trust my husband, but I do not want this young lady being his assistant. I've heard stories about her, and I've told my husband, but he got angry and said she's been nothing but respectful and she's not going anywhere. So that's my question, Joe. Am I wrong for asking him to let her go? Your thoughts? Lordy, your thoughts. So he's hired a 27-year-old young lady secretary who has a bit of a past. She has some rumors on her. And so his wife is like, look, you know, man, I want to be a part of hiring. He told her, go home. The doctor is taking you off work. I got this. So he's hired an attractive 27-year-old young lady to be his. And she said, look, I don't want her to be your secretary. I got his rumors on this young lady. So she went to him and asked him, look, get rid of her. You know, I want to be a part of the hiring process. Let me do this for you. He said, no, I got it. He said, I'm not letting her go. She's been nothing but respectful to me, and I'm not letting her go. So she said, is she wrong for asking her husband to let this young lady go? Or should she follow her first mind and be like, nah, she's got to go? I don't know. I don't want to be sitting at home worried about this young lady and you. So should she have said anything, guys? What do you guys think? Let's weigh in here on the Joe Show, guys, this morning. That's our first topic. So what you guys think? Is she going a little bit too far with this? Is she saying that she don't trust her husband? Is she saying she don't trust a young lady? Should the husband have listened to his wife? What do you guys think? I see I got some fingers typing. So y'all go ahead on and, you know, put it out there. I got some fingers typing. So what y'all think? Should he let her go? I'm finna weigh in because I want to try to get to my next topic. I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to weigh in on this. And I know if somebody thinking about commenting, you know, but I'm going to go ahead on and weigh in on it. To keep the peace, you should let your wife did the hiring process to keep the peace. Because I don't care how you cut it. You got a wife at home and, you know, she's already got an illness. She got something going on with her. She's feeling bad. You should have let your wife did the hiring process, man. Get out of it. Stay out of it. Let your wife do the hiring process. That's my opinion. I'm going to reach all opinions because, you know, to keep the peace. That's just my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to reach all comments. But I think you should have let your wife went on and did the hire. She was able to do that, sit down and just do some interviews. You should let your wife took care of that and you go on and run your job. Because I got to work in peace. If you're not able to work in peace, your wife is at home. She already sick. She's going to be sitting there worried about you. She probably trusts you, but you know that's staying on her mind, especially if she got some rumors about her. That's all I'm saying. So let's get into it. All right. All right, we got Nicole McGee. I'm gonna read all y'all comments. Nicole said, I don't think it would matter if she was 27 or 57. She don't trust him at all. All right, we got Jeff says, I hired a young, nice-looking young lady as my assistant painter when we ran our remodeling service, and it was the best move ever. She and Julie are still friends after 20 years. We got Tanya says, how can you say you trust your husband and you say you don't want her to be the secretary? This seems like a trust issue for her. All right, we got Kim says, no, she not wrong. He should listen to his wife. I think he should let her go. It may be some trouble down the road. All right. We got Rosemary says she is right about her being in the hiring process. All right. So Rosemary said the wife should have been in the hiring process. We got Julie says just because you hear rumors doesn't mean it's always true now. If she had physical proof that the rumors were true, I would show my husband. But if she says she says she trusts her husband like she say, I don't think it should be an issue because the woman is a single mother and needs a job. Okay, we got Miss Williams saying she'll agree. I'm thinking you was agreeing to what I was saying, Miss Williams, Miss Brio. I'm thinking that's what you're saying. All right, we got Aaron says I would. If I'm uncomfortable with his decision, I will speak my mind. All right. I'm gonna dig back into this in just a minute. We got Calvin. Calvin says I respectfully disagree. If she trusts her husband, she should just let it be. All right. We got Christy Moore Strother says everyone deserves a chance, especially if you hear this from gossip. People need a chance to be trusted. They both, husband and new secretary, should earn your trust. Number 2, talk. Oh, you talking about topic number 2. I come back, Christy. I come back to that one. We got Tanika says, happy spouse. Happy house. There it is. We got Sabrina says, good morning. We got Tanya says, you are so right, though, to keep the peace at home, but she don't trust them together. And I'm going to tell you, let me ask y'all this. And I want y'all to keep it 100 with me. Just because you trust your husband, should you let him do anything he want to do? I'm waiting. I took my earpiece off. I can't hear the music, but listen. Just because you trust your husband, should you let him do whatever he want to do? Just because you trust your wife, should you let her do whatever she want to do? That's my question. I'm going to wait on y'all. Just because you trust your husband, should he be able to do whatever he want to do? I'm just asking that question. I just want to ask that question. And I mean, my wife trusts me, but there are certain things that she gonna tell me no to. Cause I'm just keeping it 100. You think about some things your husband can come to you and you say, you know, baby, I'm finna go to my homeboy's bachelor party, and I'm gonna be good. He having a couple of strippers there, and you like, oh, baby, I trust you. I know you gonna be good. I ain't got no kind of self-esteem issues or nothing. You can go on and enjoy yourself. You a dummy. You love somebody. You can love somebody, but just because you don't want them to do a certain thing don't mean that you don't trust them. It don't mean it. You gotta have some type of sense in your relationship. Have some kind of sense. Some people are so scared to tell their spouse no because somebody gonna say, their spouse gonna turn around and look at them and say, you insecure. No, you got some sense. It's certain things that a wife gonna tell you you can't do. And guess what, men? You don't need to do it. There are certain things a husband gonna tell a wife she don't need to do. And guess what, wives? That's why you got married. If you want to do whatever you want to do, stay single. Let me say that again. If you want to do whatever you want to do, stay single. Stay single, you get to do whatever you want to do. You get to go wherever you want to go. Kick it with whoever you want to kick it with. Stay as long as you want to stay. Stay single. But a lot of times we get married, but we still want to do single things. And when we get married and do single things and somebody say your spouse has got insecurities and you listen to them, you stupid. You stupid. You got a lot of married women hanging with single women, and the single women telling the married women that they stupid. Girl, I wouldn't sit up there and put up with it. and they single, and the married woman got stupid enough nerves to listen to her. Boy, don't even get me caught up. You gotta use your brain, man. You gotta use your brain. When it come down to something like that, if I'm making my wife uncomfortable with something that I'm doing, I gotta stop. If she's making me uncomfortable with something she's doing, she should be able to stop. What we want in a relationship is we want us to catch it before your wife got to tell you. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. If your husband stopped doing something that's making you feel uncomfortable without you telling him, you bragging on your husband then, girl, I didn't even have to say a word. How many times you say, girl, I ain't even have to say a word. He knew. Girl, I didn't have to say nothing. He knew. Women love that. Women love when you don't. Now, if that man would have said, look, baby, I know the doctor got you off work, but I need to hire somebody. I need you to, just sit down at the desk. I got a few interviews. I want you to take them. How you think that would have made his wife feel? It would have made his wife feel so good. She might have would have hired the 27-year-old herself if the 27-year-old came in there and proved to her that she's not what she thinks she is. But give your wife that opportunity to sit down and do the interviews, man. You taking that away from her. Don't take that away from your wife. Give her that opportunity to sit there and do that interview. Let her see what's going to be around you. Because a woman want to know what's around her husband the same way a husband want to know what's around his wife. Simple as that. A woman want to know what's around her husband the same way a husband want to know what's around his wife. Relationships aren't perfect. They far from it. But at the same time, you got to do some stuff that makes some sense. If you don't want to be married and you don't want to do what nobody tell you to do, or you don't want to be told no in a marriage, don't get married. Because there's some stuff that KB done told me no. And I may pout. Man, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. I can go where I want to go. I'm a grown, but guess what? I don't go. I don't go. I go sit at the house and I pout. I go outside in the backyard and work on the boat or something. I'm mad, I want to go, but she done said I can't go. Same way with your wife. If your wife come in there and say, baby, we want to go on a buck naked cruise. Baby, we want to go on a buck naked cruise. It's just going to be the girls. And then it's called, baby, what come? It's called buck naked. Oh, that's just what they call it. We ain't going to really be buck naked. We just gonna be walking around the cruise, buck naked sometime. There's gonna be some things that we say no, and there's gonna be some things that we say yes to. And so don't get married if you're still ready to do single things. And a lot of times, I'm gonna say this. I do that other topic next week. Sometimes in a relationship, you got a lot of time people are afraid. You're afraid to say no because you're in a new marriage, you're in a new relationship. And when you're dating a woman, you start dating this woman. And that woman, I said this before, a woman can be dressing so improper when you dating her. She could be coming there and having all this hanging out, and men be okay with it because he dating her. Because he's seeing the billboard. He see everything on the billboard. He liked the billboard. He see the short dresses, the tight pants. He see the big breasts hanging out. And he ain't said nothing because that's what's attractive. He like, woo, yeah, that's my baby. You can go pick her up. She walk out the house with that on. You ain't got no problem with it. You be like, woo, boy, she fine, she bad, boy, she look good. But all of a sudden, y'all be in a relationship for a while and you fall in love with her. Now, here it come. I know you ain't going nowhere with that on. I know you ain't finna go nowhere with that on. You wearing that, there come all this. Because he done fell in love with you. And he care about how other people look at you now. First he was just looking at the fact that he see what he like. But now he with you, he know others are gonna see what he like. So he's trying to control that. Simple as that. And a lot of men wait so long before they say anything. They wait until they get married. And when they get married, now they trying to tell you how to dress. And then you look at them and you tell them, you didn't say that when we first met. Well, guess what? Y'all wasn't married when y'all first met. Y'all were just dating. So a man got to realize in a marriage, there's some things that you were doing when you were single that she's gonna want you to stop. And a woman gotta realize there's some things you were doing before you was married, you're gonna have to stop. And if y'all come to agreement with that, y'all gonna be all right. Boy, that's some knowledge, y'all. Yeah, that's some knowledge right there. I like to kick that little knowledge. But hey, you know, like I said, in relationships, all relationships aren't perfect. All marriage, I'm not in a perfect marriage. I promise you that. You know, far from our marriage is not perfect. But at the same time, you try. You try to do what you can. You know, and you know, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. But make sense of what you do. And remember what I said. If you not intend to do married things, stay single. Because married things gonna cause for somebody to say, no, I don't want you to do that. Just like in the topic, your wife said she wanted to be a part of the hiring process. You should have let her been a part of the hiring process. You may be the most trustworthy man out there, but just because a woman trusts you, it don't mean you do what you want to do. Y'all remember that. Somebody put that on a t-shirt. Just because my wife trusts me, that don't mean I can do whatever I want to do. Just because my husband trusts me, that don't mean I can do whatever I want to do. Because, hey, if you care about what people say, you'll watch what you do. God dog it! That I preach! If you care about what people say, you'll watch what you do. I got a t-shirt with that on there. That's right. Let me say it out loud again one more time. If you care, and don't walk around and go to talk about how I don't care. You do care. People love making that statement about how they don't care. I don't care what they think. Yes, you do. Because if you didn't care what they think, you wouldn't be upset. If you care about what people say, you'll watch what you do. Keep it locked here every Wednesday, guys, on Facebook, Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. Guys, if you enjoyed the show, let me see. If you enjoyed the show, I need you to say I did. Hold on, I want to see it. If you enjoyed the show, say I did. I'm waiting on my ideas. If you enjoyed the show, say I did. I'm going to see how well y'all really enjoyed the show. If you enjoyed the show, say I did. I know I'm a little delayed, so it's probably coming. If you enjoyed the show, say I did. I'm waiting on my ideas. All right, I did. Look at all these ideas. Ooh, look at it. I like that. Look at them ideas. Look at this. Boy, I love y'all. All right, now if you did, go ahead on and donate to the Joe Show today. Somebody write down the cash app. Cash sign, Joe Show Brazil. We taking up the offering just like we do at church. Cash sign, Joe Show Brazil. Help me keep doing what I'm doing here, guys, in the city of Fordyce, the Joe Show. Y'all see what we do here. If you enjoyed the show, donate. Donate $1 or $2, $2, $5, whatever, but donate to the Joe Show. Guys, cash sign, Joe Show Brazil. Cash sign, Joe Show. Donate. Keep the brother going. You see all this big stuff in the studio? How y'all think I keep the lights on up in here? Come on. Love y'all. I gotta go. Donate. Help a brother out.
Ooh, yeah. It's time. Early in the morning. When I'm right, time to wake up. Listening to the Joe Show.